at 9, the 9 at 9. Oh yes, it's countdown time.
Oh boy.
Oh, what fun it is to see what's going on at 9 at 9. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. 9 at 9, the 9 at 9. Let's count it down the line. Oh, what fun it is to sing 9 at 9.
All right.
How about that?
Well done.
So much talent.
Number 9, for a few years now, a certain British chain has been putting out great commercials. We're showing one each day this week. Here you go.
Oh boy.
That's incredible.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Number 8, here we go again with the flying cars.
Oh, lies.
We saw
Whatever.
this headline. China could have 100,000 flying cars and air taxis in its cities by 2030. The goal is to grow the economy with the development of these vehicles. Of course, there's also the logistics, which, they're still working out, which means we'll never see them, but we'll keep talking about them and say they're coming. They're not coming.
No. All right, number 7. This one is probably a big nope for a lot of people. It's the Sky Lodge at a place in Peru called Natura Vive. They say it's like sleeping in a condor's nest. It's a transparent luxury tube that hangs off the side of a mountain. To sleep there, you have to climb about 1,300 feet or about 40 minutes to the first zip line. And then there are rope-guided stairs to the place where you'll sleep. There are bathrooms in there. I don't know where. There's also hot tubs somewhere in the complex, too, that you can climb down to. Oh, God. Look at those stairs that you'd have to climb down to go to the bathroom in the hot tub.
Right. Look at that
my
view
Lord.
of a 2-lane road.
God.
It's worth it, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
How much fun they're having.
I mean, those stairs have to be slippery with the condensation.
Yeah,
You
you're
could
right.
just take a tumble
There's
and,
the tub.
oh boy. No, thank you.
You're no on that, Robin?
Yeah,
So surprising.
hard pass.
Yeah.
Boy, that's lovely.
Yeah. Look, it's just like me and Scott.
With your short shorts.
What? Yeah.
All right, number 6. Here's the latest restaurant trend as reported by the Wall Street Journal. One Bites. They're meant to be starters before the bigger meals. They're intricate and often made with pricey items like Wagyu beef, truffles, or caviar. One Bites can cost between $20 and $30 per bite. Another reason for the rise in One Bite popularity is Ozempic and other weight loss drugs. Diners are ordering less food, so instead of full meals, they're settling for 1 or 2 of these bites. It's a lot of money for a bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5, did you know a woman in Park Ridge is the person who purchased the first Ford Mustang? Gail Wise was just 22 in 1964 when she and her father went shopping for a car. She was a new 3rd grade teacher and she needed a way to get to work.
Oh, that's great.
She wanted a convertible, but there were none on the showroom floor at Johnson Ford on Cicero Avenue. But the salesman did have one convertible in the back, and he took Gail and her father back to see it. It was a skylight blue Ford Mustang convertible, the first one ever. But it wasn't supposed to be sold for 2 more days until after the official unveiling at the New York World's Fair. The salesman said she could buy it, but she couldn't test drive it or anything. She was making $5 grand a year, and she bought the car for $3,447 with a loan from her father. As of a few months ago, Gail still owned the car. It's now worth $350 grand or more.
Wow.
I think I did a story with her when we did the Park Ridge block party.
Oh, yeah.
We went for a little bit of a ride.
Huh.
That's cool.
That is cool. Number 4, can we talk about Christmas crackers?
Oh, I thought you would never ask.
They are a holiday staple in the UK and in households all around the world, but they're not a big deal here in the States. They should be because they're so fun. The crackers are placed on the dining table or hidden in the Christmas tree. Each one contains a tiny cardboard tube with a tiny prize inside. When the time comes, you and the person seated next to you grab the cracker and pull it apart. It makes a little crack sound as it opens, hence the name. The winner is the one with the prize still inside their portion of the cracker. The prizes aren't really big deals, but the most coveted prize is the paper crown, which you can wear on your head. The tradition dates back to the 1800s when a store owner started adding little love poems to his packets of sugared almonds and then placed them in packets of twisted paper. I think it's pretty clear why it hasn't caught on in the U.S.
Yeah. Low return. Yeesh.
All right, number 3, some people might be surprised to see one of the newest members of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's had a great career, probably made a good amount of money, but people are wondering, she looks really rich, and how did that happen? Well, she's pretty honest about it. She's rich because of The Simpsons. Her ex-husband, Sam Simon, created The Simpsons. They divorced in 1991, but it was a real nice settlement. Simon died in 2015. They're talking about Jennifer Tilly. We don't say that in the script, but she was an actress for years. She has that real high-pitched voice, doesn't she? But
she was in Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
She was very funny.
Was she in Chucky, too? Was she in Child's Play?
The Bride of Chucky,
is that what she was in?
Yeah, so but that's not where she made her money. It was for this little settlement with a little piece of The Simpsons from her marriage. So how about that?
Marry right, kids.
Thank you.
Number 2, so many people want to lose weight these days, and there's no better time than the present to bring back Wonder Sauna Hot Pants.
Oh, yeah.
They were a real thing in the 70s and promised to melt away the fat while you just sat around. Despite a lot of the hype, they didn't work. Look how great, though, they look on you.
Number 1, this is one of those very specific Instagram accounts. It's called Chain Wood. It's videos of people using chainsaws in lots of different ways, and it's pretty mesmerizing.
All right.
Jeez. Is that supposed to happen?
Don't worry about that road.
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
That's pretty incredible.
Was he supposed to knock all of it?
He's got a lot of work to do.
Look at
I like he
this.
just gives it a push on that 72-ton tree.
Oh, my gosh.
Clear out. Boy, that's satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, a lot of people pay these tree companies to come out and take down a tree in their yard. You just got, it's easy to do yourself. Just go to the Home Depot. You get one of these saws for like, what, 200 bucks?
Probably
It would be a high quality one.
Wow.
As you always say, get out there and live a little.
Yeah, I've been watching it on the internet.
Oh, boy. This is not going to be good. You know, I'm willing to bet $1 million. Channel 7's not showing you trees being cut down today. We're the only ones doing
They're not
that.
bold enough.
No.
That's their problem.
Nor
Yeah.
telling you to go out and do it yourself.
Yep.
It's
We
the
will.
9 at 9. You got to be a risk taker.
Yeah, live.
Nine.
All right, ladies, thanks.